Good evening, and thank you for joining us for GVSU's socially distanced production of Arraignment of Paris. This show is one part of GVSU's Shakespeare Festival and is typically performed outside at the Renaissance Fair. However, in an effort to protect our performers, the audience, and the production team, tonight's performance will be held via Zoom. Additionally, following tonight's performance, the recording of the show will be put on the Shakespeare Festival's YouTube channel so that it may be shared with family, friends, and other interested persons who could not attend tonight. Before we begin, we will also like to remind everyone of GVSU's first main stage production of The Revolutionist, which will also be live streamed and socially distanced. More information can be found on gvsu.edu/theater. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this production of The Arraignment of Paris.
A condemned soul am I from lowest hell, and deadly rivers of the infernal Jove, where bloodless ghosts, in pains of endless date, fill ruthless cares with never-ceasing cries. Behold, I come in place and bring beside the bane of Troy. Behold, the fatal fruit, wrought from the golden tree of Persephone. Proud Troy must fall, so bid the gods above, to appease the anger of the angry heavens, and Priam's younger son, the shepherd swine. Paris, the unhappy organ of the Greeks. The earth complains unto the hellish prince, surcharged with the burden she nil sustain. Done be the pleasures of the powers above, whose hests men must obey. And I perform my part, perform in Ida Vales. Lords and lasses, adieu. Imposing silence for your task I end, till just ensemble of the goddesses make me begin the tragedy of Troy.
But pray you tell me, Juno, was it so, as Pallas told me here the tale of Echo?
She was a nymph indeed, as Pallas tells, a walker, such as in these thickets dwells, and as she told what subtle juggling pranks she played with Juno, so she told her thanks. A tattling troll to come at every call, now forsooth, nor tongue, nor life at all. Believe me, dames, I am of this opinion, he took but little pleasure in the minion. A lovely nut-brown lass or lusty troll hath power perhaps to make a god a bull.
Mercy, gentle Juno, for that jest. I faith that item was worth all the rest.
No matter, Venus, howso are you scorn? My father Jove at that time wore the horn.
Had every wanton god above Venus not better luck, then heaven would be a pleasant park, and Mars a lusty buck.
Tut, Mars hath horns to butt withal, although no bull a-shows, and never needs to mask in nets, fears no jealous foes.
Forsooth, the better is his turn, for if a speak too loud, must find some shift to shadow him, a net, or else a cloud.
No more of this, fair goddesses, unrip not so your shames. To stand naked to all the world, there been such heavenly dames.
Nay, Pallas, that's a trick of Venus, well we know, and all the gods in heaven have seen her naked long ago.
And then she was so fair and bright and lovely and so trim, as Mars is, but for Venus too, and she will sport with him. But listen not here to me comparison with Jove. Mars is no ranger, Juno, he's in every open grove.
Too much of this, we wander far, the skies begin to scowl. Retire we to Diana's bower, the weather shall be foul.
Pallas, the storm is past and gone, Phoebus clears the skies. Lo and behold, a ball of gold, a fair and worthy prize.
This will's a posy, the apple to the fairest given be, for it is mine, because Venus is the fairest of the three.
The fairest here, as fair as meant, am I. Ye do me wrong, and if the fairest have it must, to me it doth belong.
Then Juno may it not enjoy, still everyone says no, but I will prove myself the fairest, ere I lose it so. Detur pulcherima. Let this unto the fairest given be, the fairest of the three, and I am she.
The fairest of the
Unto
three,
the fairest
and
given
I
be,
am
the
she.
fairest of the three, and I am she.
My face is the fairest, but yet the majesty that all the gods in heaven have seen in me have made them choose me of the planets 7 to be wife of Jove and queen of heaven. If this prize be but bequeathed to beauty, the only she that wins this prize is me.
That Venus is the fairest, this doth prove, that Venus is the lovely queen of love. If this prize but be bequeathed to beauty, the only she that wins this prize is me.
To stand in terms of beauty as you take it, believe me, ladies, is but to mistake it. The beauty that this subtle prize must win, no outward beauty height, but dwells within. If this prize be but bequeathed to beauty, the only she that wins this prize is me.
Nay, Pallas, by your leave, you wonder clean. We must not consider what you mean, but rather take the sense as it plainly meant, and let the fairest take, I am content.
If you will, to avoid a tedious grudge, refer it to the sentence of a judge. Whoever he be that cometh next in place, let him bestow the ball and end the case.
So as cannot go wrong for me at all.
I agree, however it may befall, and yet, by common doom, it may be. I may be said the fairest of the three.
Then wander low, the shepherd swine is he who must be umpire in this controversy.
The nymph is gone, and I, all solitary. Must I tend to my charge, oppressed with melancholy? This day, or else me fails my shepherding skill, will tide me passing good, or passing ill.
Shepherd, abash not, though at sudden thus thou be arrived by ignorance among us, not earthly, but divine, and goddesses all three, Juno, Pallas, Venus, our titles be.
No fear to speak for reverence of this place, chosen to end a hard and doubtful case. This apple here, no asking from whence it came, is to be given unto the fairest dame.
And fairest is nor she, but she, whom shepherd thou shalt fairest name to be. This is thy charge, with full without offense, and she is deemed fairest, shall give thee recompense.
At last, this contest of the fairest she begins. 3 goddesses exploiting the young princely sins. Watch as they perform, starting with Queen Juno. Who will be the fairest she at the end of the show?
My talent will be magic. Behold, the beautiful Io.
Seven.
Shepherd, look unto my stately grace, because the pomp that longed to Juno's mace, thou mayest not see and think Queen Juno's name, to whom old shepherds titles workers of fame, is a mighty and might easily suffice at Phoebus' hand to gain a golden prize. Shepherd, I will reward thee with great monarchies, empires and kingdoms, heaps of massive gold, scepters and diadems, curious to behold. The mold whereupon thou tread shall be made of Tagus sand, and Xanthus shall run liquid gold for thee to wash thy hands. There will be no other mortal as loved as thee, and last to set thy heart on fire, give this one fruit to me.
Oh, she doth put forth a mighty contest. The others, however, do fight and protest. Young Pallas, favorite daughter of Jove, is up. Let us see how she will handle the pup.
Though I don't have a parlor trick to show you, mine takes a little more skill, archery. So that's a talent if you ask me.
Eight.
My list does not tempt with decaying wealth, which is based by want of lusty health. But if thou have a mind to fly above, or crowned with fame near the seat of Jove, if you aspire for wisdom's worthiness, whereas thou may not see the brightness, if thou desire honor of chivalry, to be renowned for happy victory, to fight it out in the champaign field, to shrew thee on Pallas's warlike shield, to prance on barbed steed, this honor low, myself for guardian shall on thee bestow. And for encouragement, that thou mayest see what famous knights Dame Pallas's warriors be. Behold, in Pallas honor, here they come, marching along to the sound of thundering drum.
If music do be the food of love, play on. Come, shepherd, come, sweet shepherd, look on me. These but been playing alarms for thee, but if thou wilt give me The golden ball, Cupid, my boy, shall have to play with all. That one so ear the apple he shall see, the god of love himself shall think of thee, and bid thee look and chose, and he will wound, whereso thy fancy's object shall be found. And lightly when he shoots, he doth no miss, and I will give the many a lovely kiss. A gallant girl, a lusty minion troll, shall give sports to thee thy belly full. Here, gentle shepherd, here's for thee a piece, the fairest face, Helen, the flower of gallant Greece.
Most heavenly dames, was never a man as I, poor shepherd, both happy and unhappy, the least of these delights that you devise, able to wrap and dazzle human eyes. But since my silence may not be pardoned be, and I appoint which is the fairest she, pardon, most sacred dame, saith one, not all, by Paris doomed to deliver this golden ball. Saith fair, O fair dames, is neither she nor she, but she who I shall fairest deemed be. The face is hers that hight the queen of love, whose sweetness doth both gods and creatures move. And if the fairest face deserves the ball, fair Venus, ladies, bears it from ye all.
And in this ball doth Venus more delight than in her lovely boy, fair Cupid's sight. Come, shepherd, come, sweet Venus is thy friend, no matter how the other gods offend.
But he shall rue and ban this dismal day, wherein his Venus bear the ball away, and heaven and earth just witness shall be, I will revenge it on his progeny.
Well, Juno, whether it be life or loath, Venus has got the apple from us both.
Ah, fair Venus has been given the gift. History shall see how Helen's feelings do shift. It may seem a simple ploy, but one cannot know what will happen to Troy. Ah, well, what is done is done. I bid thee adieu. 'Has surely been fun.